Hi guys! Well, it's been, I don't even have the words to describe what kind of week it's been this week, but I feel like I've survived. And yeah, yesterday was really tough. You know, like we have all these symptoms that come along with FND, and then you have just being regular sick, like a regular person, on top of that, which is really frustrating and it sucks. And today was what I call a weekend win, when I look back at my week and I see what's something that I can be really thankful for, what was like, yes, I did it. And sometimes it can be something really small. It can be like you had a shower by yourself, or it could be, I don't know, doing some meditation, or it could be catching up with a friend. And so for me this week I had two really big wins, and they were really hard things for me to do, and I wanted to share them. And also I want to see how I go in the next few days to recover from the week that I've had, because I realized there's not only the physical toll, but there's also emotional toll, which our bodies take on, and we get stressed sometimes without realizing it. And it's important to, hey body, where are you at? What's happening? So it helps for me to make these videos for myself, and I can go back and say, you know, that's why you were having XYZ symptoms, because the previous 2 days this happened. So anyway, the two things I'm like, yes, that's a win. So the first one is talking to my psychologist, evaluate, some different stresses in my life, and what if this thing was the trigger that made me get FND, and then, well, probably not, but yeah, just trying to figure out what's going on. And then my second win is that I went to a wedding today, and that's the biggest event that I've been to since I got sick, and the biggest outing that I've done. So, I survived. I just got home and I'm ready to curl up with a cup of tea and blob on the couch. But I knew it was going to be a big day, and thankfully I found some tips of how to survive an outing. So I wanted to share with you and ask you, what's your tips for surviving an outing? Or how do you cope when you've got something big happening? You know it's going to take a lot of energy. You're probably going to push and crash, but you want to do it anyway, because for some things you just need to push yourself. So for this wedding today, I had my bag packed with survival supplies. So I wanted to share what's my survival supplies and ask you, what's your things that help you? So I packed a bag with a bottle of water, emergency snacks. So I had some nuts and dried fruit. I try not to have really sugary things, because I feel like sweets will give me an energy hit, but then the energy will just disappear and I'll be left feeling weak. So fruit, dried fruit and nuts, medications, taking everything that I might possibly need. I've got a disability parking sticker, so yep, having trouble walking, can't walk very far, but being able to park in an accessible parking spot. If you're able to apply for one of these, you can get a temporary one in my state, so I recommend that. Okay, this is my stuff that I use for even if I'm just going to the shops, and I can get what I call sensory overload, where things that I see or hear, if it's overwhelming for me, my system kind of reacts negatively, and sometimes it's like it just shuts down. So I take sunglasses, and I got this hat, and so, you know, even when it's not so bright outside, but I feel like I can use this hat to just keep focusing on where I'm walking and block out crowds of people, or if there's bright lights or noise, I can just focus on where I'm going and say if there's someone with me. I don't need to see all the crowds, but I can just focus on whoever's with me. So I like to take hat and sunglasses, and then just your regular stuff that you need. So keys, extra girly things women put stuff in their handbags. We don't know why that we carry them, but we might need that emergency lip balm. Who knows? So yeah, whatever you normally put in that, or like say I have some meditations on my phone. So on the way to the wedding today, I listened to a meditation to help calm me and just relax me, center myself, and think through like, okay, I'm going to see a lot of people that I haven't seen for a long time, or there's going to be so many people, and just take a moment to be calm and prepare myself for that. And yeah, it was overwhelming. There were a lot of wonderful people that I hadn't seen for a long time. So my last thing that I have is a buddy. So I organized a couple of people beforehand that know about my condition, they support me, and they're great friends, and I could say, hey, I've been having a really rough week, can you please look out for me? And so I always had someone to carry my bag of survival gear and to just check up on me, and not in an annoying way, but just say, hey, you're right, you don't look like you're doing so well, let us know if you need anything. And that was really helpful to know that I could just be exhausted and they wouldn't freak out, but they would know what to do if I did have some kind of serious episode. So I survived. I hope I can sleep tonight because I really need a good sleep. I might be in bed a few days to recover, but I'm so glad I could get out there and celebrate with my friends for their wedding. And yeah, I hope I can continue to be a part of their lives in their journey from now on. So let me know what you have in your survival kit. What do you take with you when you go out? Even if it's just, oh yeah, remember to take my walking stick, or what's your favorite energy snack that you like to take with you? I'd love to hear what you have and what you do to help you get through the day when you go out.